Now who's the off-track one here? Could always head to a break if you want.
No.
If you really want to.
No, we love filling. We love filling. Let's talk about the
They're ready. They're ready.
Yes! Okay, I want to talk about the fact that are they going to go with the double Hanzo, double...
No.
The Dragon Surge?
No, there's no way they're going to do that. There's just no reason to. I think they're up against better teams. Now we're waiting for Nubris to say they're ready so we can start. Okay, they're ready. We're going. Yes, we're in a game! Let's get the hell off the camera. Let's get into the... Oh God, chat caught up.
They didn't answer me who was pooping.
Yeah, we don't need to know, to be fair.
It's good to know. It's good to talk. All right, guys, let's get on the screen. Let's get into it. Let's get off the screen, even. So,
chat caught up to it. They found it. They knew where it is. It's a Sharpie or a marker. Either way.
A Sharpie, yeah, the marker, as in... That's the only thing I know it as.
I don't remember what he says the joke, if it's a marker or it's a Sharpie, but they got it. They got it.
All right, great.
So, Dorado. Ooh. Wait, what?
Oh, they switched teams and...
They're switching sides on me.
Switch teams to catch you off. Bum, 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 bum. You're going to do it in dust.
I'm ready to kill.
I don't know what Chini's trying to do, but it's not working. Wow, okay. IDDQD is on the Widowmaker, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be on the defensive position. We haven't seen this for quite a while, actually, on the defensive side here. Stoop will be on Reinhardt. Kuster, of course, on Mercy. Buds will be on Junkrat. We're going to have Reaper for Cool Matt. And Vonathil will be on Symmetra. Meanwhile, on the attacking side, we will be seeing the double Hanzos, but no double Zaya to go with it. Enigma will be playing instead on the Roadhog. And it will be, of course, Seagull and Gods once again on the Hanzos.
Okay, so... I think they're fairly comfortable on Dorado, playing the double Hanzo. And we've seen the amount of shots that Gods can hit on Hanzo, most importantly. Ooh. Oh. There's some decent damage in there. Stoop getting ticked down just a little bit here. But the Junkrat, picked up by Buds, is actually taking away a lot of positioning that Gods can take.
Spin across the Seagull. He's just managed to hit a shot. He's got the Ricochet ready to go as well. He wants to fire it just into the room there. Oh, nice. Of course, he had the vision as well, and Buds just gets picked off around the side. Meanwhile, IDDQD had done the same. He took Gods down, so he was the first blood. First man to go. Let's have a look back across to IDDQD, obviously holding the high ground, managing to land the shot onto the side. Seagull just keeps on peeking around the side. He catches him, but he doesn't get the kill, of course, because there is the heal coming from behind from Indus. And Gods, ladies and gentlemen, is switching to Widow. We're going to have a Widow off.
Yeah, but IDDQD is the one with Infosight, so he knows exactly when God's going to peek. But it's born off by now, and they still have the Sonic Arrow available to them with Seagull. They're actually being held off pretty well here. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, and it looks like they need to change the angle they want to push in for. They finally do spot IDDQD, but I don't think he's going to actually give him an angle to be shot from.
I'd be surprised if he pops out there. Seagull's head's getting ever so close. Woo! You heard the shot ricochet past as he managed to take that little peek. I do love seeing these battles between these top Widowmakers. It is always quality to see. I'll keep my eye on the payload as well, guys. As I say, it's not making too much distance. Riptide has been popped. We're going to try and pour through, but that didn't manage to catch through. Now they're going to try and push up. Try and see if they can force them back. Seagull has been forced back. Has that Dragon Strike ready and waiting to go. It's going to hold it at the moment. Milo still quite a way off getting that Graviton Surge.
Well, he hasn't been able to hit anyone because the shield's been up for the majority of the time. Pursuit's been actually denying him quite a bit of ult percent here. You're seeing Seagull start to finally move up, takes away the steel trap. The teleport going to be coming in, and I believe that was Enigma who just spotted out too, looking for the kill onto it. But now it's being forced back by Komat, trying to protect it, but Seagull picks up a double, and most importantly, he takes down both supports.
Well, teleport is still there, so he kind of has to protect it right now, Coolmat. Instead, he's going to try and work his way around. It's already gone. Seagull managed to pick it off there. So now Coolmat is going to be on his own. He needs to try and push in. Is he going to go for the ulti? He will. Only gets the single kill on Seagull. Maybe worth for some, but not this time around in a team match. And Indus manages to fly himself in there and get the instant resurrect. And now it is going to be countered. Both reses going through.
Monathol gets taken down by Seagull with a headshot. The shield's going to be up to mitigate a lot of damage, but they see the Reaper coming in from the side. Gets the headshot and the melee in the face. Seagull pick up 2 quick kills here on this Hanzo. Looking to push them back, help the assist onto the 3rd, and we're going to see this checkpoint taken.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. He's going to get up and join Gods up on high. Payload will reach its marker. 3 minutes, 57 seconds, and counting. As Seagull has the Dragon Strike available, gets the vision available for everybody to see how the high ground is going to work out. We have some switchovers going here. IDDQD going to switch over to the McCree this time around, and we have a double Winston.
Yeah, so it looks like they want to try to jump on top of Seagull. But the thing is, they're locked into this position with the Dragon Strike coming across, but not able to do too much because he's used just a tad bit too late, and they're able to get the distance they needed to just jump off the high side. But there we go. Seagull going to be changing over to the Fair, most likely. No, going Roadhog, actually. Okay. I was expecting maybe a Fair to be used here for that high ground control, but it looks like they want to get the hooks in.
Well, while that was happening, while he was backing away to switch off, the rest of the team from Nubris decides to push up. Enigma gets picked off from IDDQD, and that is going to be a successful hold. That's whittled down a minute of the time, and they've yet to get it even around the first dog leg of the church.
Yeah, Buds, he's actually positioned himself in a way that he can't get on the high ground above him. He wants to be more on the ground, which is really interesting. And IDDQD is actually going to be the man hit scan player up towards top. Gods catching up Buds now. Overextended.
Yeah.
And now he's looking for the second thing. Is a mercy on IDDQD that are being healed, or at least healing him, which is going to make it really hard for him to take him down 1v1. And then the Reaper will be back in. So Stoop, no Earth Shudder available for him. And IDDQD is waiting to use his own Deadeye.
Gotta be careful he doesn't get hooked. We can see he's sticking far away. Oh, he's going to be flanked by Gods though, so he has to deal with Gods now. Has to instead give up his position, maybe try and flank around the side. Gods now with the higher position. Is he going to be expecting the push? Oh, he's managed to catch out one around the side there. I think that was Buds he was putting the damage down on. Switching back to that Widowmaker. Gods on 4 health. Will get finally taken down. Switching back across. The Resurrect comes through, but IDDQD has that ultimate ready and waiting to go. The Deadeye. Gods will definitely go down to this. Who else will fall with it? Nobody else, but the big damage hit on towards the...
Yeah, Seagull getting actually flashbanged up there. Pook's just trying to stall for as much time as he possibly can, but IDDQD really showing his stuff here with his aim. But the fact is that Luminosity have more than enough men on this payload to continue to push it. Even Buds on the Widowmaker is not really going to provide much here. He's going to have to maybe switch away or play super far back on the point. And now Luminosity are 1 point away from scoring a minimum of a tie.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not convinced by Widowmaker on the defense on that point there. Suddenly everyone's going, Reapers! We need Reapers! And they switch to 3 of them. Okay, Bud's like, oh, okay, I'll go farther than fine if I must. But this is where they need to capture the high ground. But they got 3 minutes to see people pushing through. Now, it's in that dangerous section. As soon as that door closes down, you can get pushed by the defensive team and forced back out the door. And that's kind of what they're trying to do right now. Seagull made the change as well. He went over to the far as well.
He's going to be bowing out for the high ground. Except Nubris. Bud's already taking a lot of chip damage here, and Seagull actually has his number. The thing is, the ground surge used towards the right side. He's looking for some easy damage in, but he only hits 1 shot. That's on a cool map, but that's going to be a Reaper now down. He knows there's a second one in that little bit of a cubby hole, as he does push up to come in for a little bit more of some aerial support. And Gods is being forced to stick in here. Problem is now, he gets the high ground advantage. I guess to just fire away, and he even might have a free Mercy for his troubles.
Oh, he's getting a lot of damage onto Mercy. Now he manages to pop the tactical visor, but he got booped off straight away there. Finds himself IDDQD down the side. He manages to get a lot of shots on towards the Tracer as well, but can't finish off Coolman. Will get taken down. Gets resurrected back in there. Spin across the Seagull because he has Barrage ready and waiting to go. Don't think he's going to use it this time around. Or maybe he just will. And gets a little bit of vengeance on IDDQD as they keep on pushing with the sound barrier.
And Krusta's dead. No revive because he already used it before. It's just on Buds and Coolman. He's going to switch over to a Diva. They're going to look to stall as long as they can. Luminosity are on the cusp of closing out this half. And there's the first Diva coming through. Krusta's going to be using one too. And Seagull shouldn't really honestly be attacked too much from this position, so he should have a barrage up again, relatively soon.
2 minutes to go. They got to hold off the point here. Earth Shatter comes down. Buds gets himself some airtime. He can't deal with Seagull, so he now has to back away. He's got Barrage ready and waiting to go, but at the moment he have to more worry about the fact that Seagull is still holding the higher ground. Gods has been put back in. Enigma's not with them. Indus doesn't have the Resurrect, and this attack is so far being defended. They're going to have to back away with 1:25 on the clock.
So Luminosity again struggling. Finish a map up against Nubris. let alone capture checkpoints like on King's Road just prior. But he's got the barrage this time. They do have a res for Indus who can hide right under this platform. And Buds needs to win out this duel. He's just really far pushed up for this one. And Gods is trying to assist Seagull here to make sure that they guarantee that kill. And Coolman still stick with the Diva to maybe mitigate this barrage.
Tried to get the rockets mid-air there, Gods. Didn't work out for him. Keep our eyes on those two big barrages. Of course, God's continuing to try and pick him off. Tactical Visor's available. He's going to pop it. He wants to try and pick off those aerial targets. See if he can't work out for them. The Mercy's the ideal, but Afara straight to his face. Manages to get around the side, but Seagull responds with his own ultimate there. Manages to get him down, but they're all picked off. Indus gets the resurrect through, but not before Seagull was re-killed. Enigma back in. He's got a flank around them at the moment. Comes around the side there. He's going to go on towards the Lucio. That's going to be Vonathil taken down, and now they're going to have to get the Diva spam to try and keep this point alive.
And Custom was killed in that fight. He had the res available, but he didn't get to use it because Seagull killed him. And Luminosity will be able to complete. They score a minimum of 1 point. Now it's up to them to hold Nubris back. If they secure this, if they actually prevent Nubris from finishing, we still have to go to one more map.
Whew. Well, we have to go to one more map regardless, don't we?
Yep.
The way it's going. So, Nubris. You have to close the map out, boys. That is how it's going to work. Otherwise, you could tie out the next map and Luminosity would take it. And that's not how you want to go. That's not the way you want to finish. But it took Luminosity some time to A, take the first point, and then B, get past the church. Actually, they got past the church fairly quickly. They had a 3-minute delay there. But then they didn't really hang around in that last point. They kind of just snuck on through, slipped through, managed to catch a couple of decent ulti combos. Obviously, we saw the Graviton Surge. That didn't work well. So there was quite a few misplays, but they managed to get away with it.
Yeah. The thing is, in a best of 5, I guess you're allowed to get away with some mistakes, but with how close this game is, those small little things can come back to bite you. 100%. So, looks like Pook's going to be playing Symmetra here for the teleporter. Seagull, of course, going to be on Junkrat. God's going to be playing Soldier. So no sniper for them, but they're not up against one themselves anyways, so no real big pressure for them. No Hanzos, I guess, for them to fight out on. And definitely no Widowmakers. But they were just going for something pretty standard. They have double Roadhog, which they might need to switch up a little bit unless Stoop switches over to Reinhardt to provide some cover to allow those Roadhogs to be successful.
All right, let's see how it works out in Enigma. So 3 hogs on the map. Who is going to be the better hog? There's a lovely picture. I love getting the spray paint in the picture. Feels like you're part of it. The hog in the fields. Happy hog rolling in the mud. Buds on the Farah. Going to be pivotal in this attack, I feel. Got to try and get around, get some damage down, try and clear out all those Symmetra turrets, of course, and delay Pooks getting that teleport down. He's going to be the man that's going to be able to find it. There is nobody else to sneak in and get the back door in.
He hasn't really hit any of the orbs either. He's only at 22%, which is standard at this time. Does get 40% though off of that, so there you go. So he's about halfway there, and with how long this fight looks like it's going to be, he's going to have more than enough opportunity to get his ultimate up, so they'll have that teleporter. Oh, they're actually trying to push up right side here. This is actually perfect for Seagull. He can spam them down so hard if they continue to push him from this direction, as long as he doesn't die here to Buds though. Or get hooked in.
Yeah, my Eddie Cutie worked out though, managed to launch him backwards. Buds continues to try and land some of those rockets, but not very successful. You can see that ult charge taking a while to come up. There's going to be the big Earth Shatter coming down. The Resurrect comes through from Kusta. He's going to get everyone back alive. Of course, Indus does have the res ready and waiting to go. There's going to be Tactical Visor coming out from Gods. He's sitting at range. Indus gets himself close. Will get the Resurrect through. Gods continues to work them down as well. So this defense will hold successful here. And Kusta will get picked off in the back lines as they try and escape.
Yeah, Pooks will hold on to the teleporter and just put it down now, so they can make sure to protect it here. Great res by Indus yet again. So Luminosity, the whole 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to go here on this first point. Nubris, they need to finish to prevent themselves from being one map away from being knocked out.
No adjustments.
No
adjustments,
that's what I was looking for. Just any changes here. IDQD and Cool more than happy to stick to the Roadhog. Stoop. It's just hard for him to keep his shield up against a Soldier, up against a Symmetra, up against a Junkrat. And you need that shield up to protect your Roadhogs, who can just feed over ultimates extremely quickly. And also, we need to see some hooks land. Actually, I take that back. The hooks have landed. The problem is they haven't been able to kill the targets they've hooked because Seagull escaped. I think that was Indus that escaped, if I'm not mistaken. But here we go. Bird Tire's coming in. Soundbearer used just to keep them extra healthy, and Siegel's just waiting on this one. He's delaying as long as he can.
Wants to go for Kusta! Touchdown.
And Kusta had res. He had res, but he got singled out.
Yeah, I knew exactly where he was going to be hiding around the back there. That's all he needed. Single snipe. Poor Kusta. So, delayed once again. 1:26 on the clock. They haven't hit the first point yet, Buds. The thing with Buds, right, he doesn't have anybody distracting. So they're kind of like this big meat shield that's going to come up the front. So every time he tries to flank up, get up and over, try and get himself in a position for the barrage, it's easy to spot him. Gods is just like, thank you very much, I see you up there, I'll continue to work away. And look at Gods' position, sitting deep, sitting back, watching for that Farah, keeping his eyes on the skies, and making sure they don't get that flank in. And it's pretty easy for them to hold at the moment.
Well, they have less than a minute, so they have to make something happen now. This barrage available for Buds, he has nothing to protect him, particularly like a Zarya to shield him up. So it's going to be very dangerous for him to use it, especially with Gods attacking him. But Gods already low on HP. Gods actually might fall, but he's getting healed up by Indus. The barrage going to come in, pick up 2.
Doesn't get
Indus. Get a third, and doesn't get Indus in particular. They also still have Teleporter available. And Indus is going to be able to get away here to actually be safe with Siegel. 30 seconds left. This is basically the last push of the Nubris. They're going to have maybe one more to go after this, but it's going to be really sketchy.
Well, he's got 4 players still in and around here, trying to keep that payload moving. Nobody's on it right now. Now they've gone onto the payload, so they didn't really pick up too many kills. And the time this has taken to clear out this payload, it means that they're all going to be respawning, all going to be getting back into point. And this is going to be straight up down to a 4v4, but the problem is they're going to be overtime now. They have to hit this marker.
And Indus has res too. As long as he stays alive here. They still have Teleporter, I think, unless it was just taken down. And Indus will get their res back up, so Luminosity could be able to fight with an extra couple of people. But there's the defensive revive. Nubris fighting with the entire of the team. Riptide's going to come in, take down one, and Siegel himself. But you can even see Kusta just trying to hold on, trying to take down Milo the best they can.
Well, they got to deal with the hog. They're going to try and pink off those headshots. There's the pulse bomb, and now Kusta just has to try and stay away from Gods, but Gods picks him off. Actually, I tell a lie, it was Pooks that managed to get in around the side there. Gods is still doing some serious work. Look how close the payload is to hitting that marker. Sure, they'll only have a 2-minute timer, but it's better than the game ended right now, and that's what they're fighting against.
Barrage going to come out of Buds and quickly gets taken out of the sky by Milo. Siegel picks up a kill on IDDQD, and honestly, Luminosity might be able to hold on to this. Enigma even switching over to the Torpor just to put some turrets down. He has so much scrap on the ground. That's going to be so much armor for his team. He's just spamming them as much as he possibly can to give them extra HP on those tracers, and this might have been it. I think Luminosity might have been able to hold, but Nubris are throwing every tracer they possibly have at him.
Make it rain, ladies and gentlemen. Throws out all that scrap. Siegel comes hovering in from above. Look at the point. It's almost cleared out. IDDQD trying to throw that bomb back out again, but it's not working. It doesn't catch anything. Kusta even switching across to the tracer. He's trying to keep this alive. They keep getting pushed away from this payload. They have to start timing it now. They have to start going relay race almost effectively to get themselves in there, because they've got in danger of being caught out. So a spin across the stoop. He's got himself that ulti available. They've almost cleared it here. I think they've got it. I think they've got it. They have. They've managed to get it. 3 minutes back on the clock. Woo! It worked.
So Luminosity have held, but they haven't finished off the game. Switching back over to some normal heroes. Even Nubris is going to be doing the same here in just a few seconds. I think Buds actually got quite a few picks. He got Siegel in particular in that fight when he was playing that Pharah, to not allow him that high ground advantage, for not allowing him just completely spam away onto that payload with rockets. But now Luminosity need to regroup, and with triple Soldier and a Pharah seems to be what they're going to stick with for now, until Milo and Gods both die.
Which they just have. I think they both got pushed up. They realized the tracers still come running in. The triple tracer combo. And actually got the 2 pulse bombs available as well. Might catch straight on towards Siegel there as he comes around the corner. Not exactly wanting to see, but if he can connect one of those rockets, it will do a hell of a lot of damage. Now the rest of the team try and back away from that pulse bomb thrown in by IDDQD. Forces him away.
Siegel has so many different targets to hit, it's just really hard for him. Poots is going to go down from a pulse bomb out of IDDQD. He's going to maintain this high ground control. In the meantime, the payload is still pushing. Buds isn't being distracted at all. He takes down Milo himself from distance. And the payload's about to hit the next checkpoint. This is a huge snowball. Luminosity have just thrown away both these checkpoints, and it comes down to the end.
Well, suddenly they have 3:30 on the clock, and now it's actually possible that they could finish it from Overtime once again. We see them maybe, just maybe, crawling their way back to a draw. Who knows? 3:30 to go. I don't think the tracers are going to work as we start pushing into the section. You see the adjustments coming out. Gods is going to switch across to the McCree. Seagull goes across to Genji. And they're just going to get straight into the site and say, thank you very much, I'm going to deal with Vonethil.
Immediately Nubris are going to back away too. They realize they're out-comped at this rate. They need to go change some things up. So Stoop will switch back over to Reinhardt. Buds on Pharah. I don't imagine IDDQD and Coolmat are going to change, but they have their post bombs available. They at least want to try to give this a go, because he can still do some work here if he can get them off. IDDQD did use his, didn't connect, and Coolmat will throw his down as well to get no one for now.
Well, Lucio's sound barrier came out just to counter it to make sure they didn't get it down, but Stoop gets picked off by Seagull. And now they're going to have to regroup. 2:30 to go. They're going to be careful they don't get picked off on the exit here. They're not interested in backing away, it seems. Seagull trying to force them back. Coolmat still sticking around. He hasn't been dealt with yet. Gets another pulse bomb off and actually takes down Enigma as well. Bud's in the air, trying to deal with Seagull, but he's just hop, skipping and jumping and dodging the rockets.
Only 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Nubris need a game plan. They need to push them off this high ground. Seagull popping that Dragon Blade. A little bit preemptive. The Soundbarrier came in to buy them a little bit extra time. Again, you need those resets. We're going to have Gods using that high noon. Picks up 2 kills before falling. And there's the revive coming back in again. Where's the Mercy? We don't have a Mercy on Nubris right now. Custa's finally going to switch.
Costa, I should say.
Custa.
Instead of Custa.
He's not on CLG.
He's not on CLG as a CSGO player. So, we're not CLG. CLG have yet to enter the fray along with TSM into Overwatch. I feel that might be coming soon. Who knows? At the moment, Buds is going to try and work his way in. Getting boosted by Custa. To try and pick off Seagull once again. Very slippery target to hit. 1:23 on the clock, Jason. That payload not made any movement in the last 2 minutes.
Luminosity could hold this here. At least they're coming together. Like, there was a huge snowball against them. They fell. They let so much go, and Soup's kind of being locked into this position where Seagull could chase him down. Bud's going to be popping his ultimate, trying to reflect it back onto me. He'll kill Buds with his own attack. And he has that Dragon Blade up yet again here. Less than a minute on the clock here, Demon.
Oh, IDDQD got baited into that one pretty heavily. Uh-oh, Custa's getting cut down, sliced to pieces. Stoop will get dealt with as well. Vonethil goes down. Earthshatter comes in, but I don't think Seagull's going to worry about that. The sound barrier comes in to protect him, and they clear out the payload once again. Coolmat and Buds, the only 2 remaining. And Coolmat's just trying to chug his way through that one. Buds gets forced away. 30 seconds on the clock. They have to regroup. Custa's going to have his ulti ready for this one, as will the sound barrier from Vonethil.
Alright, so Custa, the problem is that Seagull's going to have ultimate for the next fight. Yeah, he's at 56% now, but he'll get it in the middle of the fight as long as he doesn't die right away. And if Custa